No, because you.
Gone up a bit to 11,000 with some extras.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I had to go to the embassy on two or three different occasions. I am a giant in Duolingo.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Esi Segua. So I'm an international student here in Europe, currently pursuing a master's in applied eco hydrology. Okay, so today I have with me a guest. So I'll just let him introduce himself to you guys, then I'll tell you why he's here with us today.
Hello guys, my name is Prempeh and I'm studying infection biology at the University of Lübeck here. I am from Ghana, so I'm an international student actually.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a self-paying student as well, and I also wanted to interview him just like the last time I did with my friend in Portugal, so that those who are interested in studying here in Germany as self-paying students can get some information they need and I guess apply. So I try to put this in batches, so if you see me reading, it's because I'm trying to get as much questions so that I could cover up everything. So first of all, you've already introduced yourself. Yeah. So why exactly did you choose to study in Germany in the first place?
I think Germany has free education for the public universities, and then so because it's free tuition, what you have to do, you have to get your personal money for your upkeep. So that was quite a bit of an incentive for me to get my education here, because any other place we have to still pay a huge amount of fees aside your normal living expenses. So yeah.
Okay, and how long have you been in Germany to begin with?
I've been here for about 3 years. Yeah.
Okay, and so far, how has the experience been? Like, I know moving from Ghana educational system to Germany or like anywhere else is different. So how has it been, like, settling in the culture with the people generally?
Generally it's been okay, but what I would say is anywhere that you travel to, you're not going to have it just a smooth ride. Okay, there's a bit of highs and lows, and and especially for me, I came during the corona pandemic, and it was really a bit of a depressing moment, because I had almost all my lectures online. I barely had classroom interaction with my other colleagues, students, except when the restrictions were relaxed. Then we had some few practical sessions together. So yeah, but generally it's been a good experience. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
Okay, so to the serious part of why we are here. So this one I termed it as the application process. So what you should walk us through your application process. Like, how did you do it? How did you get your information? Like websites, or like how was your process generally? Okay,
so for the application process, I applied online using the UniAssist portal.
Okay.
Yeah, so www.uni-assist.de.
I'll put it in the description.
Sure, that would be helpful. Yeah, and you just sign up. You create an account, you have your email and then password, you create an account, and then there are lots of over 100 universities in Germany listed there, and most of those universities require you to apply through UniAssist. So after creating the account, you put all your documents, you upload all your documents on the website, so that every application that you make, the UniAssist portal people will just send the documents required to the specific university. So you just put your
this airplane.
Oh yeah. So you create an account. There's a plane flying by, so there's a bit of noise. Yeah, you create an account at the UniAssist portal, and then you put all your documents that they require there, and you make your applications. You choose the schools that you want. Okay. So afterwards, the UniAssist portal, the people will manage the application for you by sending the required documents that the specific universities require to them directly. And if you should get admission, the university will just write you an email directly. Okay, so
how did you choose your program? Was it just one program you had to select for the university you are currently in, or like how was the selection?
For the university I'm in at the moment, I just chose one course. That's infection biology. But I also applied to other universities, but this one was successful, so that's why I came here. Yeah.
Okay, and can you mention some general documents that were needed when you're applying? Because I think there's some documents that cut across almost every school.
So your transcripts, passport page, where the photograph is,
Yes.
and then I remember my birth certificates and every other certificate you may have from your university or trainings that you've done already. And then I think those are the important documents, but there are a bit more other documents that they require.
Every school is different.
Specific, but let me just mention this one. For the Uni Access Portal, they ask for quite a lot of documents, such that any document that any university require, they wouldn't have to come to you to ask you again. So you just put almost everything that you have there, birth sets. I remember I put my JHS certificate, SHS certificate, first degree, everything there. So whatever the university needs,
then it's already in that side.
They wouldn't have to.
But was it challenging though, like applying on your own? I'm assuming you did it with by yourself. It wasn't like with an agency or anything, right?
Yeah, I did application myself. And it's quite straightforward procedure, but you have to choose the language of instruction. My course is in English. It's a master's course and it's in English. So if you choose a German course and you can't speak German, it's really going to be a big problem for you. So
So what time exactly would you say one should start like preparing documents to apply for a university in Germany here?
Okay, so if you want to, they have 2 semesters. They have winter and then summer semesters. But my course was only began in winter semester. So let's say you want to come to Germany to study in October the following year. By December the previous year, you should have already finished with your application. Roughly by March, you have your application letter, if your application is successful, and then you start your preparations with the embassy and everything.
So now to section 2.
Okay.
So with your visa process, I think this part is something which I think a lot of people will be interested in. So first of all, the first thing I put there was what document did you need when you were going to the embassy, like for your visa?
So for the obviously you need your passports, and then birth certificates, university transcripts, and then if you have admission already, obviously you'd have to send your application letter from the university also to the embassy. And there are other simple documents that they ask, your passport pictures and every other thing. So those are basic requirements.
I know that there's like a financial requirement, and with this I also know that it changes every year. Maybe the time you came was different from currently what it is, but like how much would one need for like financial proof that you are capable to take care of yourself here in Germany? Okay,
so as far as I know, there are 3 ways you can fund your education once you get an admission to a German university here. The first one is block accounts. I will explain this later. And then the second one, we have if you have a DAD scholarship, like if you have a scholarship, any scholarship at all, that you can have documents to prove to the embassy that And then the third one is, they call it formal obligation. That one, if you know somebody who is living in Germany and working, and the person is earning quite enough amount of money, and then the person can support you financially with your expenses, then those are the 3 options. So for the block accounts, when I was coming, the amounts they were asking for was, I think around 10,000 euros. 9,000, 10,000 euros. But now it's gone up a bit to 11,000 with some extras. So that's how it is at the moment. And let me just also add, the block account is actually, it's not a fees, and it's not bank statement. It's money that they require you to have in your own account, such that when you come, you'll not be dependent on anybody. So it's just for your normal expenses. They will give the money back to you every month until the money is the account is complete. They'll not take 1 euro of it. None of them is for them, but they wouldn't want you to be here and be stranded as a student.
Okay.
Maybe in the first initial months you don't have a job, and then you don't have any money to depend on. So those are the
it means options. You don't have access to it, but they release it to you in portions.
Yeah, I think from experience, yeah, I have read or heard that from initially people will just put the money in the block account, and as soon as they come here, because they have access to the money, they withdraw all the money. Yeah. And then they, instead of going to school, they just go straight to work.
Start working.
Yeah, and that's not the purpose why you came.
It's true.
So they made it such that when the money is in the account, you would have to actually stay in school, and every month they will give you some amount of the money until everything is exhausted. Yeah.
And then same as the school application. So how long did the visa take before you actually got an acceptance letter or your visa back?
I think that mine was quite roughly 2 to 3 months. Yeah, it wasn't, but I had to go to the embassy on 2 or 3 different occasions. Yeah, the first one to submit my documents that I have admission and I would want to travel to Germany to study. And then the second one. So after the first interview, they asked me to get a block account.
There's an interview.
Yeah, yeah. You don't go there and submit your documents. Oh, I have an admission. Oh, go ahead, come back and get your.
But that's I think with Portugal, we didn't have an interview, so things went smoothly.
Okay, I think for them, I think they would actually want to prove, verify from the university that you have an admission and everything. So I had I had 1 interview. And then second one was to submit some documents, and the third one was to take the visa. So
okay. And then so I guess you covered almost everything, but before I let you go, I want us to get some additional tips since you're here. So what advice would you give someone coming to Germany? What did you wish you knew before you even decided on your whole journey that I want to come to Germany and this is what I want to do? So please advise my people.
Okay. I think if you want to travel to Germany to study, I think the language is really important, even if your course is in English, because you'd have to integrate with the people. Yeah. When you're going shopping, when you're getting on the bus or the train, you really have to understand some simple German language.
So once again, is Duolingo helpful?
Duolingo, I think I am a giant in Duolingo now because I have almost 700.
Wow.
Yeah, I can show you on my phone. Every day I practice Duolingo. So for the past almost 2.5 years, 3 years, I'm just there every day. And I think it's really helpful. So once you have your admission and you think you cannot take a formal German class, you can start with Duolingo, YouTube videos, and then I think it's really helpful.
Is it something you began in Ghana before coming, or?
No. When I was in Ghana, I didn't know a word of German.
Okay.
But when I got here and I realized I had to really integrate into the culture and system, I had to begin it. And because my course was in English, it wasn't a requirement at the embassy. They didn't ask for any language certificate. But once I got here, I think I'm there. Not there, but I'm really good.
I'm sure you're way better, because for me, I just did A1.1 and it was so hard, but it's a story for another time. Yeah. So I guess this is basically a general overview of how applications should be when you want to come to Germany, I guess. Okay. So if you have any more questions, please put it in the comments below. If anything, we are disturbing him to give us answers so that I'll let you know how I could answer your questions best. So do you have any social media you want to put out there or no?
Yeah, I have Instagram.
Okay,
so Prempeh BD.
Okay.
At Prempeh BD.
Okay, I'll put it also in the screen so that those who couldn't hear properly could also get I guess in contact. So thank you once again for being here, and so until I see you again, thanks for joining us today, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So until I see you again, bye.
Bye.